Please welcome onto court number 2 in the women's doubles, representing Wales, Sarah Thomas and Carissa Turner, and representing Australia, Jacqueline Guan and Gronya Somerville.
So now it's time for women's doubles from the Commonwealth Games badminton. It's a round of 32 game between Wales and Australia. Sarah Thomas and Carissa Turner for Wales in this match against the Aussie pair of Jacqueline Guan and Gronya Somerville, a very young pair as well. The two Australians, both just 19 years of age, both from Melbourne. So it's Australia in the green and gold. And Wales in red. And I'm a traditionalist, that makes me happy to see them in their proper colours. There's no past history in terms of the women's doubles competition. That's Sarah Thomas, just the shorter of the two by some considerable distance actually from Carissa Turner. She's partner towers above her at 5'10". Wales in the mixed team event finished 13th. The Australians finished 5th. Both Guan and Somerville played a part in that. Jacqueline Guan. And like Guan, Gronya Somerville is playing her 5th match of the Commonwealth Games. There's a limit on the number of players that each country is allowed to bring to the Commonwealth Games in the badminton competition, so they don't play a round of 64 in the men's and women's singles. Alistair Wilson is the man in the chair for this one, or in the big chair, service judge. It's Mike Walker sitting on the opposite side of the net to keep a beady eye on any mistakes with the serve. So we should be hoping for a lively atmosphere. No Scottish involvement in this particular match, but certainly a man dressed as a daffodil, which gives a little bit of suggestion that there might be a little bit of support coming for Wales.
Yeah, there he is.
Doesn't look particularly happy about it. So Wales, Australia. Young players. Carissa Turner at 24 is the oldest involved in the match, so we shall see. It should be an interesting challenge, this one, Jill Clark.
Yes, it should. It's players I'm not particularly familiar with, the Australian pair of Somerville and Guan.
So it's the final 32 of the 32 who are in it. The chance to move into the last 16. You earn your medals in badminton at the Commonwealth Games and in other competitions as well. The popular sport and played around the world, certainly very popular around the Commonwealth, so that's why so many countries are keen to put teams in. And everyone, all the countries and nations and regions are allowed to enter teams as well. And of course, with the all 71, including obviously Wales, Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, who
Ladies and gentlemen,
share a team, of course, at Olympic events.
Sarah Thomas and Carissa Turner, Wales.
You can see Carissa Turner towering 8 inches above Sarah Thomas. There's the Welsh support.
Australia. Jacqueline Guan to serve to Sarah Thomas. The ball, play.
That's the Australian pair who get us underway and register the first points of game 1.
To love.
And Turner was tempted forward. She couldn't get a return over the net.
Out. Service over. 1, 2. Two off.
Good power on the smash from Guan.
3,
And
2.
Turner couldn't control the return.
Service over. 3 all.
Well, I watched Sarah Thomas playing mixed doubles yesterday. I was very impressed with her low serving and her reading of the game. Look at that. Yeah, making the error on the smash, but she turned the momentum of the rally by driving the defensive shot back.
Frustration etched all over the face of Carissa Turner.
So the players out for our next match, and we'll switch from doubles action to women's singles. Experience the two competitors is Pastor now 35 years of age.
A little bit more subtlety in the women's game, and when the chaps are smashing it to and fro.
6, 3.
It's a far more tactically complex game, women's doubles, than men's doubles, because with women, as we've already seen earlier today, being able to defend the most powerful men's smashes in the game, then it becomes much more difficult in women's doubles. Obviously, women don't smash as hard as men, and therefore they're not going to get the winning smash through power. And therefore the placement of the shuttle on the attacking play and also finding the gaps far more important. So it becomes far more tactically complex than men's doubles.
Playing at the age of 7. Like her mother.
Service over.
Well judged by Somerville.
4.
Australia lead 7-4, game 1. Just taking her shoelaces out of the way. It's the kind of problem you can certainly do without.
Oh, that was well taken. Very, very good from Gronya Somerville. Low serve, rack it up, ready. looking for the third shot.
Service over.
And that's frustrating, isn't it? Having done so well on the previous point. It's a good contest.
Yes, it had all the markings of being a close match, this.
Service over. 9-6.
What a good rally. Oh, it was a nice idea. Wrong execution.
Just trying to drop it just over the net from the rear of the court there, Jacqueline Guan. Next time she got a chance from the back of the court. She went for power.
Service over. 10-7.
Yeah, she was trying to do the right things, Sarah Thomas. Hit and move forward.
Service over. 8-10.
Forward. Expecting another hard shot. Block.
Oh, it's perfect placement of the smash.
Over, 11,
Had a wonderful
interval.
example of what I was alluding to earlier. Looking for placement, going towards the left hip.
Aussie coach Ricky Lass. There's no histrionics, is there? Just careful, patient instructions.
So you can play Gronya in, play a lot straight towards the middle, so we can get her in, okay?
So it was from attack position back to defense position, and you just throw quickly, okay? You can't go back too slow, okay?
Well, I think Ricky Yu was saying, if you're going to be pushed back on the rotational play, you've got to move back quickly.
Canadian coaches, Jeff White.
Yeah, the Australian coach, the Dane, Lassie Bungour.
11-8. Play. Play.
A signal there from Jacqueline Guan, letting her partner know what's coming. What was coming was a fine smash by Carissa Turner.
9-11.
Good stuff by the Welsh pair since the resumption.
Service over. 12-10.
Now what does that mean? Serving out a little wider. Low serve out wide.
13-10.
Very quickly establishing dominance in this match. Honderich.
Now, great defence
Service over.
from Carissa Turner.
11-13.
She was waiting very committed to that forehand defence, and that's where they hit it. So she just whipped it across court into the open space.
Good movement by the Welsh pair. Forced the mistake in the end by Guan.
Service over. 14-12.
Oh, that's a good interception from Somerville.
15-12.
Turner hoping that Thomas was there behind her. And said there was a big empty space. Momentum is shifting Australia's way.
It's a pretty decisive lead for Rachel Honderich. The mid-game interval.
Seventeen, 12.
Good rally.
13-17.
Balance.
Oh, good interception again. Gronya Somerville really does like to look for that straight one, doesn't she? It's more than on one occasion she's made the difference intercepting there.
Using her impressive athleticism. Almost literally hopping mad with herself.
14-18.
on in adjoining courts.
Oh, that's a very good smash.
19,
Channel attack.
14.
And when we talk about channel attack, we mean hitting down in between your two opponents, which inevitably is somewhere roughly near the centre of the court. Narrows the angle of reply. Causes hesitation between your two opponents. Who's going to take the shot?
Service over. 15-19.
This was well timed though by Thomas and well placed.
We're putting in some energy again now. Energy, come on.
Well, it really is all about the attacking play, isn't it? Which of the two pairs can get the shuttle going in a downward direction. And whichever pair manages it is winning the rally.
Pastoral just hasn't been able to break control of the Rich at all.
Oh, good play.
17-19.
Well, they've got to be wary of playing down that straight shot, because Somerville is certainly looking for it. Got away with it on that occasion. Yeah. There she is looking for that push once again. This time it didn't come straight, but she's definitely protecting that side of the court. There she is again. Good movement from Somerville.
Wins them the serve, takes them to 20. The Welsh pair are not giving up on this one. They won 3 points with the Australians on 19.
So after just 10 minutes, game points.
Safe, please.
Yep. Straight smash. And very convincing. Very convincing opening game for Rich on the Rich.
That was unlucky. It was a terrific rally. Well, the Australians take it. First game, 21-18. It was close.
That's really good girls. Like, I think the fundamental thing, like, really good defense, like, really hard for them.
A few words of advice. Players change ends at the end of game one.
It's so hard for them to win the rally against us. Jack, you've got to keep doing the angles. Like, we play Gronya.
Close contest. We saw some good rallies.
Different side of, especially when you've got the taller girl in front of you. Like, really play those angles so you can get in. You're doing that really well. So you need to do that as well.
Killer point. An example of those rallies. Apology from Thomas, but she played such a big part at the beginning of that rally. I don't think she's got too much to apologise for.
Come on, concentrate now, girls. Good start.
Seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
So first blood to Australia.
We must please.
21-18 in the round of 32 of the women's doubles.
Second game. Love all. Play.
Worked rally, change of pace, the drop shot from Somerville. There we go, setting it up for her partner.
Animated from the Australian pair. Good smashes there by Carissa Turner.
Oh, service fault called. Struck above the waist, says the service judge, Mike Walker from Canada.
Difficult job, isn't it, that service judge? Even on the slow motion replay, I wasn't entirely sure.
Yeah, I know, we've been discussing that all games about how difficult it is, because in badminton the waist is defined as below the lowest rib. Yeah, service judge has a difficult job, that's for certain. I don't think you could find my lowest rib. My waist has expanded somewhat.
That's false modesty.
It's a good rally, very good rally. It's pushed just long, though. That was an opportunity miss for the Welsh pair. Look at that get from Sarah Thomas. Just too flat. Yeah, that's nice. Saw that she was committed to the forehand defence. Therefore, aim towards her right shoulder. Good return of serve. Gets Sarah Thomas out of position.
They've got the edge at the moment, the young Australians.
over. 5,
Quick glimpse there
8.
of Matthew Hughes, the Welsh coach.
Service over. 9-5.
Excellent reach there by Somerville. Misconnection there by Sarah Thomas.
She would have known that Pastoral doesn't have the power to clear. Really closed in on the net a little bit more. That shot would
Out. Service over. 6-10.
Error on the flick serve.
Into the wrong service box.
Service over.
I wonder if she hadn't touched it, whether that would have landed out anyway.
So we go into the game 2 break.
It's difficult to tell, isn't it? Touch the racket anyway.
Well, the dragon is waving and the daffodil is smiling.
But at the moment you're not doing that, so it's risky doing that. You're better off just standing back and just place
As
it.
yet, he's having to find his own motivation because these Welsh players are behind. Conceded the first game. So Gronya Somerville gets us back underway again. Australia in the green and gold. The women's doubles round of 32. Sarah Thomas with the serve for Wales. Carissa Turner there with the smash down at the feet of Grant.
8-11. Service over. 12-8. Thirteen, 8. Service over. 9-13.
Oh, that's a lovely shot.
10-13.
Yeah, saw that Somerville had backed off from the net a little, and therefore there was a big gap there.
Right down the middle of the two players. They both did well to leave it.
This is a really good passage of play by the Welsh pair.
13. Want to change? Play. Service over.
Good response, though, from the Australians.
13.
Animated body language again.
Fifteen, 13. Service fault call.
Well, again, a service fault is called, struck above the waist.
13.
It's difficult to tell, isn't it, John?
I suppose he's at the right height, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's trained to be able to see this. It's, you know, it's the same as any official in any sport. They go through a lot of qualification periods, and I can tell you Mike Walker is one of the most experienced court officials in the world.
Terrific concentration required.
Yeah. All level again, 15 all. That's a clever, clever smash.
Service over. 16, 15. Service over. 16 all.
He's just in. Almost seemed to leave it, or perhaps think that she couldn't have done anything with it had she got there.
Points in a row now for the Canadian.
And Wales take the lead in this second game.
17, 16. Service over.
Puts real pressure on the return of serve, doesn't she?
17
Somerville.
all.
Good play, though, by Carissa Turner.
Service over. 18, 17.
Wales edge back in front.
There you could see the indecision between the two Welsh players, Thomas and Turner. And that's one of the reasons why you hit down the centre of the court, the channel attack as we call it. Look, they're too far apart, and therefore there is a big gap, and you could see Turner real hesitation before she tried to play the defence.
Well, they're off the hook.
19, 18.
Rally, such an important point. Oh, my goodness.
A fist punch from the Welsh coach, and good support as well from the supporters, Welsh and neutral alike.
2 game point opportunities to level this first round women's doubles at 1 game apiece.
Big point.
Oh,
Australia get it.
that's so well worked, isn't it? How many times in this match have we seen this formation? One at the back of the courts, placing the smash well. Somerville at the front, finishing it off. Oh,
Still
dear.
game point.
That was a shocking serve. Got away with it. That's gone long.
Well, the Welsh pair are not sure, are they? But it's 20 all.
20.
Yeah, definitely long.
So now we're looking for a 2-point advantage for either side. Thomas and Turner have game point again.
Really comfortable.
31-40. And they've got it. Big cheer in the Emirates Arena as Wales level this contest at 2 games all. You know, in that game, we were all square at 13, 15, 17, 18 and 20.
Sarah Thomas and Carissa Turner.
Yeah, eventually winning on their 3rd game point opportunity.
In the first game, it was 21-18 to the Australians. But the Welsh pair have hit back. Great determination shown. Well, the way both of these pairs have battled, certainly wouldn't anticipate either falling away in this 3rd game. Couldn't be much closer.
Becky, you want to see? Final game.
Final game in this round of 32 women's doubles match between the 2 Australians, Somerville and Guan, and the Welsh pair of Thomas and Turner in the red.
There's the channel attack again.
This time they both went for it. Excellent placement by Guan.
2-1.
doubles.
Service over. 2-all. Service over. 3.
The Australians
2.
edge back in front again. So close. Good play again by the Australians. It was Somerville who finished it off.
By 2.
This lead is now becoming
Want to change?
very comfortable
Do you want to change?
for Australia.
Fail.
No, that's interesting. Welsh pair asked to change the shuttle. The Australians say no. And when the two pairs or two players in the singles disagree, the umpire makes the decision. The umpire said the shuttle looked fine, play on.
And Wales promptly take the next point.
Service over. 3-6.
Tam was born in Hong Kong, now lives in Sydney. 27 years of age. Just the last 32 of the Australian Open.
The left-hander Guan
Service
round the
over.
back.
7-3.
Right-left combination for Australia.
Sydney, Glenn Wolf, veteran of the Australian team, Commonwealth Games, having played in Melbourne and Delhi. Now 30 years of age, in the city of Melbourne.
Yeah, very, very good rally by the Welsh pair.
4-7. You want to change?
Yeah, reliant on one of
You
our
want to change?
photographers to
Okay.
hand the shuttle back.
4-7.
India, of course, very strong in badminton at the moment. Pakistan is playing today.
Oh, indecision. You can't leave it that late.
5-7.
Gronya Somerville. Yeah, and it was going to land in too. She was right to play it. You've got to make up your mind a little bit earlier than that. Absolutely perfect on the smash. Saw that Sarah Thomas a couple of times had done the inside-out backhand. She moved her base and therefore opened up the gap down the line. Very, very good awareness by the Australians.
But as we've seen throughout this contest, just when it looks as though one team is getting away with it, they're pegged back again.
Okay. Play.
Super stuff.
Yeah, and the obvious delight at the end of the rally as they draw back level. That was a good shot. Australians way out of position, and Sarah Thomas just calmly smashing the shuttle into the open space.
The decision-making was calm, their reaction not so. And once again, they're locked all square.
Service over. 9-8.
No, I think Turner just suggesting that maybe her opponent is moving before the serve is struck. As a receiver, you're not allowed to move your feet until the serve has been played.
Tiny margins.
Yeah, the celebrations from the Welsh pair after every rally they win. Gone into the lead at the crucial moment in this deciding game. Psychologically, it's always so important to have the lead as you change ends. Clever. Change of pace from the lefty.
Took some nerve there. Take all the power off it in a big moment. And the ding-dong continues. No, couldn't be any closer at the change of ends in the decisive game, 11-10. Change of ends comes at 11.
Switching it quickly onto the lefty. Yeah, you've got to switch it onto it. It's fine, come on, son. You've got to switch it onto the right. She'll give you the cheap shot. All right? The other girl's on fire at the moment, especially at the net. So you've got to clear her first. Get the lefty into the game as much as you can. All right?
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Keep this aggression, all right? It's really good. Keep mixing it.
Coach. Coach.
Oh, very interesting from Matthew Hughes, the Welsh coach. Yeah, well, very animated now, the Welsh fans. Well, what the Welsh coach was saying was that Gronya Somerville is on fire at the moment at the front of the court. So they've got to play it on the lefty as much as possible. Jacqueline Guam.
Side by side in the defensive position. Super intervention here from Glenn Wolf.
5 consecutive shots by Guan.
Yeah, 80% of the shots in this rally at the moment played by the left-hander, forced to play. Yeah, I very much agree with Matthew Hughes, the coach, that the left-hander is the player that the Welsh should be targeting. But I think they've got to be very careful they're not negative. So in other words, don't just lift it to her, pressurise her, move her at the back of the court.
13-10. That's over.
Wasn't really in position to play that.
11-13.
So it's Guan to serve. Australia trailing just by 2 in this decisive game. By 3 again now. Put that away with no nonsense.
I think it went under the net.
Did indeed. So there's a look of agony rather than ecstasy.
That's good. Very good. Yeah, she is playing well, isn't she, Somerville? Using her long levers, get herself in position, then to make the interception.
And a 2-point advantage.
15-13.
And it's out.
16.
Wales move to within 5 of progress, unless there is a rally. A response from the Australians.
Good play from Somerville. Yeah, my goodness me, she is alert at the net, isn't she?
14-16.
Decisive play as well. Again, evidence there of picking out Guan. Somerville who finished it off.
15-16.
Sign of tension perhaps there.
15.
Sweaty palms, not just the players. A little off target there, going to the back corner.
18. Service fault call.
Oh, service fault called, struck above the waist again. Marginal. But the error on the return of serve from Somerville.
20.
There will be an almighty roar around this arena if Wales register the next point. Not yet.
17-20.
Massive pressure on the serve, though, of Gronya Somerville.
The low serve is short.
And Wales have battled back into this game superbly. From trailing, losing the first game, they battled back in that ever so tense second to take it 22-20. And they came through. There was nothing between these two sets of young players. Smile on the face of the Daffodil and the Welsh players. Defeat then for the Australian teenagers of Gronya Somerville, who did play ever so well, and Jacqueline Guan. Well, the body language was all good from the Australians, wasn't it? But the Welsh pair had enough mental strength to keep on and keep on at them. A nice send-off for Turner and Thomas. A little and large. And delight from their supporters. The Daffodils. There's even a sheep down there as well, isn't it? And they move on. What a game, excellent game. Credit to both sets of players. Could barely have been any closer. Guan and Somerville took the first. Thomas and Turner, though, battled back. The real struggle in the second. And then the Welsh pair had enough in the third game. Well, the action keeps on coming thick and fast, although there's a slight lull at the moment. Just one match going on at the time being, and the supporters who get their value for money buy a ticket for the badminton at the Commonwealth Games. You get to see plenty of action. Well, we thought beforehand, and Paul Clark said beforehand as well, that there was likely to be very little between Turner and Thomas and Somerville and Guan, and so it proved. Contrast of physiques for Turner and Thomas. Excellent contribution though from both players. Somerville perhaps on top of the two Australians. Interesting tactics from the Welsh to target Guan. Not sure it was particularly decisive. They move on into the final 16. Australians, well, they finished fifth in the mixed team. But there's to be no joy. That was the end, the short serve. Disappointing way to finish. An excellent game, an excellent contest.